lovely humans, welcome to Starlight and Stitches. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like crochet and yarn and crafty stuff, then you should come and join us. Hit subscribe, join my subscribers, because my subscribers are the best. And this is our lovely, happy, wholesome place here on the internet. We do all sorts of stuff here, like crochet book reviews, yarn hauls, end of the month finished project videos, and also some different bits and pieces, which is something that I am doing today. Now, so I've just noticed some of my things have fallen down. I don't know what they've been doing. Maybe they've been having a party. But guys, can you just sort yourselves out? Thanks. So there has been a lot of talk everywhere about the prominence of AI. Now, don't click off because you're going to want to see what I have been up to. So I wanted to see whether artificial intelligence could come up with some crochet patterns. I've been planning this for a little while and I had to slot it into the right week. So I have certain things that I do on certain weeks. And this is the first week that was free that I could slot this video into. And I do know that there is a handful of other people that have also done videos that are exploring crochet patterns that are created by AI. I'm going to take you through what I did, and then I'm also going to show you what the projects turned out like. I hope you will be as joyously outraged as I am. So I'm going to start with what I consider to be like the easiest one, and then I'm going to work my way up to what I was hoping would be the most exciting. You will see the finished results. It is interesting to say the least. So I went online to ChatGPT and I had 4 projects in mind that I wanted it to do for me. So we can start by looking at the first project. So basically what you do is you type in what you want this artificial intelligence to do. So it's kind of interesting, but what I wanted to do was ask it to create crochet patterns. Has it evolved to any sort of place where it can create crochet patterns for us to use? So like I say, I started with simple and then kind of worked my way up from there. So hopefully you will be able to see exactly what happened. So this is the page that you come to, and you've got this box here that you can write in your request. So I'm writing here, as you can see with my sausage fingers because I always press the wrong letter. Can you write a crochet pattern for a useful household item? Now the next bit I have actually sped up because it does take a little while for it to come back with a pattern for you, and it's given me a crochet pattern for a reusable dish scrubber. It gives you the materials and the crochet hook size, and then it gives you all the instructions underneath. So it looks so far so good. It looks like a readable pattern, which is a good start. Let's see how it turned out. So that was the first pattern. So it said it was a dish scrubby. I'm going to show you what it came up with. This is very small. It's like a circle, but it's not. It's like an empty. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. It's a bit strange. It's like an empty ball. I did send a little video of this to my brother and my sister-in-law because it reminded me of an empty something else that's a bit rude. But it's just weird. I can't do anything with this. This is useless. So first project, it failed. It did not give me anything that I could use. So I'm moving on to the second one. This was not a failure. So let's have a look at that and see what our next pattern is going to be. So once again, here we are on the page, right near my request. And this request, I have asked for a fun, small crochet pattern. So just something fun and small is what I asked for. It's given me a tiny cactus. So this could be interesting. It's got the colours of yarn. Again, it's a very small pattern. It's very short. So my main concern with this one, while looking through the pattern, didn't seem very long. I did ask for a tiny cute crochet pattern, and what it gave me was tiny. Not sure if it's cute, but it's this. It's literally smaller than my finger. It's about the size of my thumb, and I have got little stubby thumbs. So it's this very, very tiny cactus in a pot. I did follow the instructions, and at the bottom it said to like brighten it up or whatever, put coloured flowers on by doing X, Y, and Z. So I did that. It was interesting, the instruction with the pot. It just said make a crochet pot by doing a spiral. That's not how you make a pot, but anyway, I kind of went off on my own and went a little bit rogue with that. But this is a very tiny, little tiny, oh thank you Millie, tiny cactus. So first one was a fail. Second one, I can put this on display. It's kind of cute, isn't it? I mean, this took me like 20 minutes. It's like tiny. I'm a slow crocheter, okay? So this one I would say was a success. I did ask for something tiny and it gave me something tiny, and it's kind of cute. I could put a face on it. No, don't put faces and everything. So the next one that I wanted, let's have a look and see what the next pattern is that I asked ChatGPT to create for me, and then I will show you the results. So this is pattern number 3 of 4, and this time I'm asking for something a bit more specific. I'm asking for a crochet pattern for a cute penguin. I do like penguins. It's my sister's favourite, and this is what it's come up with. So this is the cute pattern. It gives us the colours we need, which is a great start. It gives us abbreviations, and then it takes us through how to make it. So it looks quite good. We've got body and a head and a beak and some feet, which is great. Is that it? So I don't know if you realised as we were looking through that particular crochet pattern, there were some elements, oh hello Millie, there were some elements of a penguin that makes a penguin that were missing, namely the wings. There was nothing about wings on there at all. We have got the final product and I pieced it together as best I could. We have a wingless bird. This is the penguin apparently. Like I say, it's got no wings, so it's not a penguin, it's a creature. I'm not really sure how to describe this. It does seem that the AI really likes doing balls. It likes balls. Everything is a ball or a variation of a ball or something. Yeah, so it's okay, but it needs some wings to be an actual penguin. So this is the result of the penguin crochet pattern. I do quite like the little feet actually, they're very cute. The beak was kind of a bit weird. I think some of the, from what I remember, some of the stitch counts were off, I think, if I remember that rightly. So I kind of just had to alter that slightly. And then it did just say to crochet, to stitch some eyes on with white yarn. So it's a bit, I don't know, it's just kind of a bit uncanny valley, isn't it? It could be like, this could be some kind of kids horror creature. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just wish it had some wings. I can easily make some wings for it, but I'm not going to, because that is not what the AI asked me to do. So this was number 3. Now, number 4 is my favourite and also the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So let's go and have a look at what I've asked it to do for my 4th and final crochet pattern. So for my final pattern, I wanted to ask for something that is very me, something that you guys know that I love. And so I've asked for a crochet pattern for a little monster. I love my monsters. I do like cute monsters. I could have put a cute little monster, but I didn't. So I've asked for a monster and it's given me a pattern. It's just asking me to choose 2 colours here, so it's not giving me any specifics. It's got a body, eyes, a mouth, and some horns. Is that it? Okay, so again, looking through that pattern that it has given to me, don't know if you noticed, again, there are some elements that are missing. namely a body or any arms or legs or anything at all. I followed the pattern to the letter. I did everything it asked me to do. I even added in the embellishments that it asked me to do. You are not, I don't know how to describe what this has turned out to be. I don't know what it is. I mean, I suppose you could say it is a monster. It's the strangest thing in the world. What is that? What is that? So again, it is just a ball. This apparently is the mouth. These apparently are horns, even though they were little squares that we crocheted. At the bottom of the pattern, it said if you want, it said to add eyes, safety eyes, but we'd already closed the thing by then. So I added the safety eyes into the eyes it told us to make. It told us to make these eyes, so I just shoved them in the middle, so it's got eyes. It asked us to put nostrils and eyebrows on, so I made it angry because I don't understand what is artificial intelligence telling us this is. I suppose it could be a monster, like it could just like, I think I would be thoroughly creeped out if that just like rolled across my bedroom floor. I honestly, when I put this together earlier, I could not stop laughing because, again, I sent a picture of this to my brother and my sister-in-law, and she said it looks like one of the pigs from Angry Birds, except just with like a big face mask on. It's very strange, but this is the monster that AI has created for us. So it's not my usual aesthetic. It didn't give me any particular colour to use. So I didn't know what I was making, so I chose the colours kind of blind. Things like the penguin, it gave us the actual colour to use: black yarn, white yarn, orange yarn. The scrubby, that's like just a weird, I'm going to say it, it's an empty ball sack. This is useless. I can't do anything with this. I wonder if Millie could wear it on her head. No, she's just rubbing against it. So, and this one, it said, you know, brown pot, green cactus, bright coloured flowers, so that all makes sense. This one, it gave us no colours to use, so it does kind of look a bit like a pig with a face mask. It's very strange. But this was the results of my first attempt at getting AI to create crochet patterns for me. This is what we've ended up with. These, I'm going to have to hide these in a display somewhere because otherwise people are going to come around and think that this is the sort of thing that I like to crochet. It's not what I normally like to crochet. It was a very interesting experience. Like I say, the AI does seem to enjoy making patterns that involve balls and balls and balls. It's very simplistic. It hasn't learnt a lot yet about crochet, and it also hasn't learnt the anatomy of some animals apparently. But it was very fun to do, and I did have a good giggle. And as soon as this one was finished, I ran upstairs and showed Abigail. I was like, you'll never guess what cursed thing I have made. So I actually do think this has cursed my house now. So I have to treat it well. Good piggy. I'm going to call it Piggy Monster because... So I'd like to know what you think of this amazing adventure. It was a bit special. The whole thing was a bit special. However, I have to say, because I asked for small crochet patterns, it did give me crochet patterns that I could make up very easily. And I made all of these in the space of a day, which for me, as a slow crocheter, it's quite nice to have 4 things finished in one day. It made also filming this video a lot quicker and a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. So ChatGPT was the AI that I used. I probably won't use it again unless there's some serious developments in the programming. So that was that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thoroughly enjoyed making this video actually. It's very different from anything that I normally do here on the channel. So thanks for joining me. Look after yourselves, look after your loved ones, and please talk to me in the comments about what you think, because I don't know what I think anymore. My whole brain is just like, look after yourselves. Mwah. Love you. Bye bye.